Hello YouTube, Martin Ferret here again, back with more stuff. Today I have a puppet I want to show off. I found him at the thrift store and I think he's somewhat cute. Now this character does have a name. His name is Sparx, spelled with an X, S-P-A-R-X. And he's a rather obscure character. He's from a vacation Bible school program called Camp Edge. Edge for Experience and Discover God Everywhere. I don't know much about the Camp Edge program, other than it's from about 2004 or so, and that Sparx is a cub character who likes to play tricks on the camp director. But that's all I can tell you, because people tend not to write about Vacation Bible School for whatever reason. But I do like this character, at least I like the way he looks, and of course this is a fun thing to find at the thrift, particularly for a furry like me. So let's have a look at him. Okay, first of all, his eyes and eyebrows are embroidered, which is very nice. The shell of the character is a nice, very nice plush actually, with some shaggier elements for his cheeks and his tail. The inside of his mouth and his nose, hands, and I guess innards are of a rougher material. So he's got about 3 different kinds of material going on. His clothing is not removable. His t-shirt and his helmet are stitched to the body. So the helmet is stitched here, here, and here in the back. It is printed with these frenellation stripes, and it has holes to allow his ears through. The ears are attached to the body. The t-shirt is attached only in the back with this one stitch. Through that stitch goes the backpack. The backpack, consequently, is also not removable. It has a piece of Velcro on the back, and I'll explain what that's for momentarily. But first, it does open, and it has room to put things. However, the stitch in the center somewhat limits its use, so it kind of compartmentalizes it a bit. I don't know if the original character might have come with some accessories or something that would have fit in here. You know, maybe they're meant to be separated. I don't know, but I do know this stitch does kind of limit the accessibility somewhat. Not that you'd really want to put things in here anyway. Now, as for this bit of Velcro, it interacts with a piece of Velcro on the tail. And if I can attach these two, you'll see the purpose it serves. You can pose the character using the Velcro. You can pose him with his tail up, but I prefer just let it hang down like that. So you've got options there, I guess, if you want the character to stand, if you want him to sit. Just depends on where you want the tail, I suppose. Now, the straps for his backpack, they do tend to flop. They're very generous in terms of space. They're not very tight at all. So you do have to adjust them constantly. Also, his arms are not very rigid. They're just noodles. So they kind of flop around. It's not much structure there. The legs are a bit more substantial. They've got a lot of soft stuffing in them. Now, mine, unfortunately, has a pretty bad rip right here. But you can sort of see, I don't know how repairable this is, but you can sort of see what he's filled with. It's very soft, woolly material. Need to get that fixed. Now his fingers and toes are interesting. The fingers, first of all, are separate, which I don't see very often in puppets. Even higher quality Folk Manus puppets, you don't see this too often. Usually they're just together like that, you know, and the only division that you would have would be just some string. But these are fully separate. You can't articulate them at all. but they are open. Compare it with his toes, they're just sort of stitched together. It's actually just one piece of material with some string in between. Not particularly interesting. This one's been washed 100 times at least, based on the condition of his shirt. It's very pilled. The graphic is still fairly strong, but he's been washed quite a bit. Oh, also, he does have some print going on the inside seam here. It seems to want to go all the way around, but doesn't quite make it. Not really sure what that's about. Also, underneath his shirt on the front, it's the shell is this nice plush material. The other side, not quite. I mean, he does have plush here, but under this flap where you'd put your hand, it's just very thin, very rough material. You can see the seam here. I wouldn't say this puppet's particularly well made. You can see how rough this is. But I guess for a vacation Bible school accessory, he's not too bad. The hand goes through here, as I demonstrated, and there's a lot of room inside this thing. I mean, I don't have particularly big hands, but I am an adult, and I have plenty of room. Get an idea of his range of motion here. It's not too bad. So, let's see if I can demonstrate him a little bit. Hello, Sparx.
Oh, hello there. Who are you?
My name is Martin.
Oh, hello, Martin. It's nice to meet you.
Well, it's nice to meet you too, Sparx. Tell me, are you ashamed of that book?
No, I believe that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Isn't he your Savior too?
No, Sparx, I'm a hardened atheist. I'm kidding, Sparx. Of course I believe in Jesus.
Yay!
Well, there you go. So, that would be Sparx the Fox. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I'll probably just add it to the pile. I have a small collection of plushies. I'm not really that into them. But when I saw this, I was like, okay, I've got to get it. He was only 50 cents, so yeah. Anyway, this Bible kind of goes with him. That's the reason I got this. Mine is more of a normal Bible. But yeah, I mean, tell me these don't go together. Come on. Anyway, that's all I got to show for now. Take care.